the tree trunk is the church. So the church has failed, therefore the branches and the twigs connected are failing. And everybody comes and blames the twig, the flower, the fruit, and ignores the branch that allowed anything to happen. A wife comes and complains to the church how her husband is abusing her, or vice versa, and they despise it and tell the man, suck it up. And he's in absolute misery and fear all his days. Can't eat at home. Spouses have told spouses, I'll kill you. You see all sorts of terrible things. And then you come blaming them and say, how dare you divorce? Do we really think when God is allocating judgment, he's just going to judge the person who separated from the spouse? There's a lot of mistaken cockiness going on in the body of Christ. Oh, look at what that person did. We'll be shocked when we are told that we own 40% of the punishment for a divorce. Because the question will be, what did you do? They told you. That woman told you repeatedly. She was being beaten. That man told you repeatedly that his wife was extremely dangerous. What did you do? You treated it lightly. He spoke on different occasions. You treated it lightly. Then when he separated, you came and said, you dare not go and remarry. So we presume a lot. And the reality is going to be that God won't judge it the way we think at all. This is my absolute belief, and I believe I can prove it from the scripture, that many people will be shocked when the Lord looks and says, yes, concerning these people's divorce, not just that you didn't intervene to stop them from being divorced, you actually contributed and made things bad. That man went on, or that woman went on to become an adulterer. You have a share in their sin. They became an adulterer because of their lack of self-control. Thereafter, you could have prevented the divorce completely. And you shouldn't have waited till it got that bad. You could have intervened. If you were teaching them sound doctrine instead of faulty doctrine, instead of corrupted doctrine, they wouldn't even have either divorced or maybe even gotten married. You would have, if we were more attentive, you would have known this other one is an unbeliever, a pretender, a false brother or sister. So there's too much blame to go around for the self-assured judgmentalism I see go on in the body of Christ. You know, this feeling that a sin begins and ends with the direct participant. No, it's not so. There are too many things that in the world are happening, and it's shared responsibility in God's sight. The question you asked was, what happens in a scenario where they had to separate?
Yes, and they are not really like unbelievers in the context of backsliding.
I still don't understand how someone's life can be threatened by a believer. Doesn't the Bible say thou shalt not kill?
Maybe because the person has some demonic influence over them.
So I answered you already. That's the church's problem. They should have cast out that demon. I've cast out demons from females that are violent. They had one of our church members said she was so violent, she would carry a bottle and to attack her brother. Now, I cast the demons out of her many years ago. When she marries, she'll not take a bottle to attack her husband.